Hi you guys, this is Cooking with Amy and I'm Amy. Sorry, starting a little late tonight. But anyways, we are, let me see if I can adjust this light a little bit. All right, so tonight we are gonna make something yummy. It's gonna be my first time making it, so we're gonna try it out. I believe in one of my posts, I had to show you guys I grew a bunch of yams, and where is the one I was gonna show you? It's over here. So I grew a bunch of these. Didn't know that I had so many of them. I was kind of cleaning up my garden and stuff like that. I had actually had one that we had got from the store and it kind of started sprouting. So I just kind of cut it off and stuck it out there to see if it would grow. Well, it started growing and it was so pretty. I didn't really look through to see if it was really producing anything. I think, well, I take that back. I think I did once. And I didn't really dig deep far enough. So I just kind of put everything back in and just let it grow because it was beautiful. It had like little purple flowers flowering from it. So anyways, yeah, I grew my own, or was it last weekend or a couple weekends ago, I went out there and I was kind of cleaning up my garden, cleaning up some of the leaves, and I found some yams. So, and I had a couple of them. Look how huge this guy is. This guy's like pretty big. So the other one that I used tonight, I only did one because they were pretty big. Matter of fact, it was just, I think, a little bit smaller than this one. I decided that we're going to make a recipe using yams. So these are white yams, which I kind of like them. They're really yummy. So we're going to make yam waffles, and it's also going to have zucchini in it as well. So, part of the recipe said that you had to grate the yams and grate the zucchini. So what I did is and you had to let it sit for 30 minutes with some salt on it because you want to get all the moisture out of it. So I kind of did that. I'm kind of letting it sit just a little bit longer because I guess it's about time. It was running a little late. We had a couple little deliveries coming, so anyways, so we're going to make some waffle yams, and I am changing up some of the stuff on there as well. I'm adding a couple extra things. So let me show you what I've got so far. Like I said, I had to grate my yam and my sweet potato. Hi. I don't know if somebody make a comment because I don't see any of my comments up here. I don't know if they're coming on here. Oh, maybe I need to click on this. Oh, nope. That means I needed to write something. Okay. All right. Anyways, so what I did is, so I'm trying to move this back so you guys can kind of see it. All right, there we go. So what I did is, like I said, I already grated some yams, and like I said, mine are white because apparently that's what I had and I decided to grow and didn't know it. And also I put some zucchini in here as well. When I post this and do the pictures and everything. Okay, perfect. Hi you guys. Hi Shannon. So thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad you're here. Charlene, you're here. Yay. Good. I can see the comments. Good. I didn't do something weird. So anyways, like I said, you want to take your yams and your zucchini, put a little bit of salt on it, and it's going to draw some of that water out. We're going to squeeze them out. But I just didn't want to do that yet until I got you guys. I wanted them to sit in the salt for a bit. All right. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a towel. And I like the thin ones. I got the darker one. I see a lot of people, they use the white ones. I just like the darker ones because then when you squeeze all the stuff through, hi Sandra, I don't know, I just don't like that staining look. So anyways, I'm gonna take this, and as you can kind of see, there's some moisture in there. If you look at the bottom of the bowl, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, see, look at all that moisture. That's what we wanna squeeze out. So I'm gonna take this and just put it on our cloth. And this is important to make sure we get that water out. Even when you make cauliflower like pizza crust, I made the mistake once when I did it the very first time I forgot to squeeze, and yeah, it was just a hot mess. I couldn't get it crispy or get it the way I wanted it, but that was way back in the day. Whoops, I'm leaking everywhere. All right. So all you're gonna do is take it. I like to just churn it. Look at all that. Look at all of that stuff coming out of there. Yum. So we just want to give it a really, really good squeeze and get all of that water out. And that's what that salt does. So when you put your salt in there, hi Richard. Yes, it does sound like a good idea. So Richard said waffle yams sound like a good idea. And yes, I kind of thought so too. And that's why we're making them tonight. I figured let's do something different. You know, I mean, you can make yams, you can make sweet yams. I mean, you can, you know, do the normal way. Why do normal? Do something fun, make something fun and exciting. So like I said, I really want to get all of that water out of here. And just squeeze it really, really, really good. We want all that moisture out. And this is going to be really simple. Now, tonight, like I said, I only used one yam just because, well, I don't need to have so much of this left over. So, all right, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to sit this aside over here, and I'm going to dump this out. Try it out as well. Now I guess you could have used a different bowl, but you know what? I'm good with that. All right, let me just kind of get some of this water that I kind of sprayed everywhere. So, like I said, you just want to dump all of that out and then find it again. There it is. And then just take it, dump it back into our bowl. All right, let's roll that up. Okay, all right, so look at that. Isn't that pretty? We just got a nice little bowl or ball of goodness. All right, so all you're gonna do next is you're going to add your seasonings, your flavors, and everything else. So this one here asked for some chives. So I'm gonna kind of read my directions as I go. So I got some yummy little chives at the store. Well, I should say I had them delivered. So this one here says a 1/4 cup chives. You know what? I'm not doing the whole full thing tonight, so we're just gonna do, let's do some of that, and then we can always use some a little bit later on something else. Maybe we'll make some like baked potatoes or something, and you can put chives on it. Yum. Oh my God, that sounds good. Okay, all right. So we're gonna take these chives and we're gonna chop them up really good. What did I just do? I have to look to my left, Amy, look to my left. All right, so let me move some of this mess so you can see what I'm doing. Hi, Alyssa. All right. So all we're gonna do is just take a bunch of these and we're just gonna chop them. Because again, these are gonna add some flavor to our waffles. And just cut them up nice and fine. They doesn't have to be like, you know, real big or anything. I do have a couple of them here that need to kind of chop down a little bit. And like I said, just a bunch of these. So now back to kind of like the reason why you want to add salt is as you see, you know, all the water that came out of all of this yams and zucchini, you want to drain those out because when you start cooking it, it's going to leak everywhere and you don't want that. You want to have kind of like that nice, consistent waffle type thing. So you want a little bit, but you don't want a whole lot. Okay, we are almost done with this. Did everyone have a good day? It is Wednesday. Fun cooking day. I always look forward to my Wednesdays. I really love coming on here. Last night I was kind of bored, so I had some extra zucchini because I knew I wasn't going to use all of it tonight. So I was kind of thinking, I'm like, you know, what else can I do? So I made, if you guys haven't seen it, I made some Parmesan zucchini chips, and ooh, I had some later on today with for lunch. They were pretty delicious. All right, we're just going to stick this in our bowl. Let me show you our bowl. So again, we're just gonna take all of this, put it in our bowl, because that's all we need to do. This is a really simple, easy recipe. It's not that hard. Let me get some of these yummies I kind of scraped in the little cove here. So I was excited today because I actually, I got a storage shed and it was delivered today. So I'm super excited. I get to get somewhat organized here. But actually I have to wait a couple weeks. I can't do what I have planned this week because I'm not allowed to go anywhere for this week and next week. But next Sunday I will. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is, we got our chives. So you guys know I don't do eggs, but it does require 3 eggs if you want to use eggs. So I'm going to use my Mayo. Right, so I'm just going to I'm going to do like maybe 1.5. And then if I go a little bit later, if I need to do more, I'll do more. But for right now, I'm just going to do that. All right, actually, I'm going to get my oven real quick. Hi, Renee. I'm going to preheat my oven because we're going to also do a chicken as well. So let's get that going. Okay, so I'm going to do my oven at 400. We'll do with the chicken here in a minute. We're just going to get this going. All right, so I got my mayonnaise in there. Now it says 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, and I thought I had coconut flour. I don't, so I'm just going to try this cassava. It's cassava flour. I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's the same as coconut, but from my understanding, I think it is gluten-free. All right, so we're gonna do 2 tablespoons. I hear a cat in our tree. All right, there's that. Okay, let me see. And then, let's see, coconut flour, and then we're gonna do some garlic. This is my favorite thing. You know what? I love garlic. I'm a total garlic girl. So it says half a teaspoon of garlic. Well, all right. We'll do it their way tonight. We'll just do... Yep, we got a cat in the tree. It was funny. Our cat was in there earlier, and I took a picture of her in there, and my dog and them were both playing. Cassava is a root. Okay, so, well, we're going to mess with it and play with it. I mean, you know, hey, it's always playing with stuff. I didn't want to use almond flour because, I don't know, it has to sit and soak and whatever. Let's see, garlic, and then salt. Now, I'm just going to take, see how much is it? 1/4. Are you over there whining there, young man? Okay. So it's a 1/4 teaspoon salt, and it's going to be also a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Yeah, I think I was trying to look up ones for the cassava to see if it was gluten-free, and I think it was, because I think that was one of the recipes that I found that needed it. But hey. Again, tonight we're just experimenting. We're having fun. All right. So you can stop there, and this is what the recipe calls for, and we're pretty much done with all the flavoring that's in this. I mean, look at that. Look how pretty that is. But because I am the person that I am, I never stop. I never stop there. So I wanted to add some cheese. So I'm going to add, it's probably maybe 1/2 cup, a pinch more. All right, because you know what? I like cheese. Why not? All right, so all we're gonna do then is we're gonna take this and we're gonna mix it. I don't wanna use that because in case I need it. We'll use it. If I need to add more, I'll add more. All right, so all I'm gonna do is I wanna combine all of this together. Now, normally I would get in there and get my hands in there dirty, but I guess I'm trying to keep it clean tonight. So I might have to add a little bit more mayonnaise because I need a little bit, still seems a little bit too dry. We don't want it too dry. We don't want it to... Okay, yes. I thought it was, but it's been a while, and it was a while that when I looked up the ingredients. So, yeah. I kind of figured it was gluten-free. Okay. All right, let's get all of this mixed. You want it mixed really well, because when we put it in our waffle maker, we want it to... We want all of that flavor to be everywhere. And like I said, we're going to do some stuff with the chicken. I think with the chicken, I'm going to just make it really simple. I mean, you know, why make it really, really hard tonight? It's middle of the week. Let's make it simple. All right. See, and then also it's kind of getting that, like, that nice little texture if it's not going to be too hard or anything. All right. I think we are almost done. This looks really delicious and it looks yummy. I'm kind of excited to try it with this chives in here, because I'm just excited to try this, period. All right, we are almost done making that combined. Okay, so we are done with that. All right, we are going to move this stuff to the side just for a moment. Okay, and then what I'm going to do with my chicken, let me wash this off real quick. So I'm going to bake my chicken, and all I want to do is, when I take a chicken breast and I'm just taking a whole full one, I like to cut mine in half when I cook it. So all I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna cut it in slices. I'm gonna try and make them all the same kind of size. So when they cook pretty evenly. And I like to trim some of this fat off of it. It's not my favorite part. So we got that trimmed off. And then same thing again, I'm just gonna go again. And you guys, I think with this chicken, when you get chicken that is, you know, the chicken breasts are this big, I think you can feed your family more. Cut them in half. Now I do like chicken thighs, but for some reason I kind of wanted a chicken breast. So we're doing chicken breast tonight. All right, let me wash my hands. We've got the famous baking sheet. I'm calling it my famous one because I use it all the time. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm going to take some salt, sprinkle some salt on it pretty nicely. And you wanna do both sides too, but we're gonna do this side first. So we're gonna do some salt. We're gonna do some pepper. And again, you guys, this is just a simple, easy night. I know it's middle of the week. We wanna do something just simple. I mean, and this is gonna be tasteful. You can do other stuff with this, but like I said, we're just kind of messing with it tonight. Matter of fact, those chips that I made, this would probably go really great with it. All right, I am out of parchment paper, so we're just using the regular sheet tonight. We're gonna stick these babies on the sheet, and then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take some salt, flavor it up, be pretty generous with that salt on these. Now don't go too over crazy, but you know, get some salt on there. All right, then, I don't know why I closed it. We'll do some pepper, and then again. And even too, if you guys don't want to bake it, you can take it and put it in a pan, put a little bit of avocado oil or olive oil, put it in there, and just, you know, cook it up that way if you want to. But I figured since we're going to be making those, let's just bake these babies. All right, so we're gonna stick in the oven. I have my oven preheated to 400, and we're just gonna let it bake. All right. now onto the fun part. I really wanted to hurry up and get that out of the way so we can get onto these. I really want to see how they work. All right, let me clean up this mess a little bit so we can see what's going on. All right, so earlier this week, I cut my finger on this one when I was washing one of my blades. So that salt really hurt. Oh, ouch. All right. Let me get some of this cleaned up too. All right. Okay, now, get the little waffle maker over here, maybe. Nope, we're not. So, you know what? I'm not sure if I'm going to top it with syrup or if I'm going to top it with something else because it's more, when you can have it for breakfast, it's more of a, I don't know, I call it a dinner waffle. I am not sure yet. I was thinking about that too, and I thought, well, you know, let's just try it out. Did you see that steam come out of there? Whoa. I was thinking of, you know, what I wanted to top with it. I couldn't think of anything, so I thought, well, let me just try it. And then I was thinking that, so it does say spray your little cooking device here. I just realized my pockets are sticking out. Okay, so I am going to take some of this. Ooh, I can hear it cooking or getting ready. And I'm gonna kind of spread mine out a little bit because it's not like, you know, your pancakes where, at least I don't think, I don't know. I'm winging it tonight, guys. Ooh, that smells really good just on what I put in there just now. All right, let's close this baby up and see what it does. All right, so it does say cook it for like, what does it say? Oh, it's not on there. It says cook it like, I think, for a few minutes, like 5 minutes or something like that. So we'll try that. I don't know. You know, I wanted to try and see because it is a yam and it is zucchini. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put syrup on it. Now, I normally don't do syrup. I do have some syrup in there because there's some stuff that it calls for syrup when I'm baking or cooking or something like that. But I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if I wanted to put syrup on it, but you can always try it. I was thinking like maybe a dipping sauce. I can't really do hot sauce, but I was thinking like maybe if we did mayonnaise or a ketchup or something with some hot sauce with it. I don't know. I didn't get that far into it. I didn't think of that until like right before I had to come on. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to put on here? But I just figured tonight we're just going to try it and like I said, just wing it and see, you know, what we have. And then maybe afterwards I'll think, after I get like a feeling of what it tastes like and how it feels and stuff like that, and then kind of go from there and see what we want to put on it. Oh, it smells good. Those flavors smell really, really good. So I was thinking of making some plain yogurt. You can do plain yogurt. You know, you can probably use, see, I was trying to think of a different way of making it without ketchup because I don't do anything tomatoey. So I was trying to think of a way to make something, but you know, we can do plain yogurt. I can probably like maybe some plain yogurt and maybe either some lemon juice, ooh, maybe even take some of those chives and put it in there and put some other seasonings. I don't know. I'll have to mess with it. I never thought of, and hey, we can even probably use ranch. I know some people don't like ranch, but you know what? We can probably even do ranch. But yeah, you know what? You guys got me going now. I might find something and make sauces. Maybe we'll find up some cool ways to make different sauces and do that as well. That would be fun. Let's see what else. Oh, so I was thinking, because I was kind of looking through to get in the Christmas spirit, and usually this time of year everyone's always baking because it's Christmas, and then, you know, well, we had just had Thanksgiving and we want to do pies and stuff like that. So I might find a recipe. I was kind of looking online before some of the recipes that like my grandma would make. I made them with my mom all the time, so I know how to do it. I just can't remember everything that goes in it. I know it was flour, and I know it was really cold butter, and it was cold water with ice in it, and then I think there was something else. But anyways, I think there might have been salt. I'm not sure. But I can remember if I look at a recipe on how my mom made it and how my grandma made it. So I was thinking of making some little pies, and just little miniature pies, because we don't do a whole lot of dessert in the house. But I thought it would be fun to make them so everyone else, you know, you can make something new. Like I said, like the cheesecake that I made, I wanted it something different for the holidays. So let's make 2020 the best of it and make some fun, yummy, you know, desserts that we can bring to Christmas, and even like change up our Christmases this year. I mean, you know, since it's already different, let's make the food different too. So we can make some side dishes as well. So even for this one here, because I was thinking, I was kind of doing it just, you know, I was just basically wanting to try these waffles. So I am going to, I threw the chicken in, but on this one here, you can make any kind of veggies. Like I even have some other veggies in there. I have some asparagus, like you can always cook those up if you want to throw in with this. You can also take some Brussels sprouts. I had someone reach out to me. I made a really good, yummy Brussels sprouts, and she loved it, and she's been meaning to ask for the recipe. And it's been a while, and I don't think I wrote it down, but I do kind of remember what's in it. So I wrote to her, and I gave her the recipe of what I remembered, and if I remembered something else, I ammed her too on that as well. But that's been a huge favorite that a lot of people, when I've made it, they've really loved that one. So that can be a really fun side dessert for Christmas, because a lot of people do, you know, they do eat the Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to check on this real quick. Let me see if you guys can see this, because I think you guys just see that big bowl in the way. All right. Oh, look at that, you guys. Look at that. You guys think that's done? I think so. Let's try it out. Let's bring it out and see. Oh yeah, I think that's done. Trying to get it so it doesn't break. Look at that. Whoop! Oops. All right. They do move off the plate. All right, where's the editing? I couldn't wait, guys. I had to steal a spot. All right, let's put some more of this in here. And then we'll kind of, I think I'm going to put a little bit more because that is a little thin. So I want to kind of spread it out. I want it a little bit thicker, but all right. All right. Oh my goodness. All right. This one's going to be a little bit thicker. Oh. Just listen to that sizzling. I know, doesn't that look yummy? All right, so this is the first one we just made. Look at that. I mean, can you guys see all that pretty color? You can see the green in there. You can see the, let me tell you what it smells like. It smells delicious. But you can see all that yummy stuff in there. And you know what? I'm not sure if I would do syrup. Actually, you know what? We can always try it out. I can always grab some and see. All right, let's see. Ooh. That is really good. All right. Let's take a walk to the pantry and see if I have any syrup. Because normally I don't have syrup. Like I said, it's usually for baking. I'm not sure if I used it all. But let's see. All right. do I have syrup? If I do, it's usually up here in the baking area. I was just kind of messing around earlier, trying to see if I had any of the coconut flour, so I rearranged everything. So I know, maybe I don't have syrup, because it would have been right there. All right, I don't have syrup. I thought I did, but I think I used it all. All right, but it might be good, you guys, with some syrup. I think it would be pretty good. So if I had some syrup, I would try it. Oh, let me look in the fridge. Hold on. Nope. No, I don't have any syrup. Bummer. But you know what? I definitely think if you made, and I don't have any, do I have any yogurt? I might have some yogurt out in the fridge. I'm not sure. No, mine's just flavored yogurt. But I think if you made like a nice yogurt, like a tahini or a, actually not even with tahini, like a nice yogurt with this, it would be really good. But even just eating it plain, it's really good. It's got really good flavors. I really like that, the yam. It's really good. But I'm trying to think of a sauce we can make. I do have some, nope, a little bit longer. I did make some, what do you call it? I did make some sour cream ranch, but I'm not sure. Now don't worry, it's not just sour cream. I just used the container. So I wonder if, see, like I said, I gotta kind of start thinking. I usually don't do a lot of sauce, but you know what? I think a really nice, let's do a little bit of this. Even just with the ranch is really good. But I think like a Greek yogurt type of a sauce with it would be really good. All right. We're gonna check on our chicken. Now, just because our chicken is thinner and thin slices, we don't want to cook it as long, just because it'll burn. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna flip it real quick, and then I kind of can't wait to kind of like taste or take some of this and put it with the waffle and see how it tastes. Okay. See, this is the only thing I don't like not using parchment paper, is that my chicken tends to stick to my pan. Right. Let me just show you how these look though. Alright, see how they look, how they're getting nice and golden? And it hasn't taken that long either. So I think what I'm gonna do is let them cook just for a few more minutes and then pull them out, because like I said, they're cut in half. So it's not gonna take them that long to cook. And we don't want them really dried out either. And I bet you it would taste really good with this. Now let's check on this one. Ooh. That will be a pretty one. All right, let me get another plate for that one. I think this would be a good one for our photo shoot. All right. Or does it need to go a little bit longer? Nope. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this one out. Oh, now that is like pure perfection, you guys. Pure perfection. So is there anything that you guys want to cook this next week? I know we have pantry night coming up this weekend. You know, is there anything that we want to cook? Do we want to change up pantry night? Do we want to do maybe there's something that, you know, we want to cook? Do we want to bake something? We can bake this weekend. I just may have to order, and we don't have to like do any substitutes. Like most of the time when I do my cooking, I do use a lot of substitutes, and I do change some of my stuff. Like tonight, instead of using eggs, I used mayonnaise. But we can always change things up. I can do regular stuff. You know, we can make cookies. I was thinking kind of about making cookies, but I'm trying to think of what I have in there. But if not, I'd have to put a little order together and kind of order something. Is there anything that sounds good to you guys that would be yummy to make? I mean, if not, I can always just kind of sit and think of something. I was kind of craving like doing cookies. Now, sometimes when I do my cookies, I like to use oatmeal and then kind of used, I think the last time I made oatmeal, and then I used the almond flour, but I soaked it in some water. I kind of soaked it in something else to help soften it up a little bit, so when you put it in the cookies, it's not so grainy. So we can do that. I was thinking about doing that. I think I have chocolate chips in there, but I think I still have some white chocolate chips, so I might do that. And then also I was thinking of making some, well, I don't think I have all the flour. I was kind of looking up today. I wanted to make some gingerbread or some, you know, like gingerbread cookies or some sugar cookies. I have some cookie cutters out there, and I thought it would be really fun to do. Oh, let's take our chicken out. Hold on. I think our chicken should be done. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It smells so yummy in here. Yes, I think it is done. Look at this guy over here. He loves playing. He loves playing with my aprons. Okay, chicken is done. All right, we're gonna grab one of them. We're just gonna grab this little one and kind of bring it over here, and we'll try it with this yummy deliciousness. Oops, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to blind you guys. All right. All right, look at that chicken. It looks so yummy, and it's, whoops, sorry. And it's still pretty moist. See, you kind of see that little moisture in there. Whoops, sorry. I don't know if you guys can, but see, it looks still pretty moist in there. All right, let's try this with this yummy stuff and see how it goes. You know what? This is a great dinner right here. I mean, it's a really good dinner. Doing just a little bit of this and the chicken. It's like one whole combination of a meal right there. Matter of fact, I wonder if you can do this and take the chicken and shred it up and then put it in there and do it, so you have one big huge meal in a waffle. There's an idea. That is really good, you guys. All right, you guys, I think that's it for tonight. Those are the two things that we were making, was our chicken and our zucchini waffles. We're just kind of finishing up the rest. So tonight was really simple, really quick, really easy. And you guys have to make this. This is absolutely delicious. And I think I'll go look up some recipes and think of a way to make up a sauce for it. But yeah, even without a sauce, this is really good. If you don't have to have sauce and you don't want to do sauces, this is perfect. And this is, like I said, a perfect little meal. It's your chicken and it's your yams, zucchini, waffle. Absolutely delicious. All right, and we'll come up with something this weekend. Maybe we'll do a baking instead of, you know, the regular pantry night. Maybe we'll bake something. Maybe we'll make some cookies or something. Let's get in the spirit of, you know, doing the holidays. We've got like just a few weeks left before it's Christmas. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching Cooking with Amy. Make sure you share my page and have people come and like it and watch it. Kathy, thank you so much for watching. You just missed it. We just made some zucchini and yam waffles. We just made these. Isn't that beautiful? So again, you guys, share my page. We're at, I think tonight when I looked, we're at 308 people. We're trying to get more people to come and like our pages. So ask your friends to come and like them. Share it. If you can share it on a web page, share it, you know, with a group. We're really trying to get a lot of people to watch this page, and so people can, you know, find different ways, easy ways to cook dinners. Like I said, this is a dinner all in itself with some chicken, and like I said, just cooking up some chicken and making those waffles, a combination together. It's absolutely delicious. It's a different spin and fun to have something with, you know, cooking. Oh, Renee, I love you too. Hi, Levi. So again, you guys, make it. It's, if you guys are just coming in, we're just finishing up. We just made our zucchini and yam waffles. They are absolutely delicious. They're fun. Make it. If you have kids, your kids will love it. Well, you know what? I'm trying to move out your way. So maybe if I move close enough, you can come over for dinner. So you guys, these are really, really yummy. Whoop. So this is our last little waffle. Let's get this baby out. Oh, you guys, look at that. That is so yummy. All right, we are done cooking, you guys. That is it. We've cooked all of them up. All the yummy, 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 delicious. Again, share the page. Let's get out there. Let's get this going. And you know what? Let's get some good, yummy, healthy foods and just create different foods for dinner. Let's have fun with dinner. All right, you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for watching Cooking with Amy. I hope to see you guys on Saturday. Like I said, maybe let's bake. Let's bake some cookies. All right. If there's anything that you guys want me to cook, please message me. I'm very good at responding to everything. If there's something you want to see, just reach out to me. All right. Love you guys. Have a great night. And again, thank you for watching Cooking with Amy. Love you guys. Be safe.